could be a cha-cha there, don't you think?
Yeah, I think there can be cha-chas anywhere, Curt. Right?
Hey, welcome to Curt and Jen podcast. Appreciate you being here. Please like, follow, love, enjoy. And that's Did you hear that?
I did. Is it the dog playing the music?
Yeah, it would be the puppies, which are now 6 and 5 months old, and training is going okay. But they just got fixed yesterday.
Oh, so they're down for the count for a few days.
Yeah, was it? Yes, it was Monday. I'm sorry, Monday. They got fixed. They were broken. They got fixed, and so they are not allowed to run, jump, tumble, get wet, attack each other, anything for about 7 days, which has been difficult.
Okay,
because
good luck
that's
with that.
Attacking each other is their favorite thing in the world. So Tilly and Teddy are in here, and what do you got? Okay,
You're not sequestering them to separate rooms, like what you go here, you go here.
I'm probably a sucker. They're usually pretty good. Mostly, what they're not supposed to do is mess with the incision, right? And they've been really great about that. People
Do they have
"Oh, you're gonna
cones?
no cone." They haven't had to use the cones yet, and I don't understand this, but I was told by the vet that typically when they're puppies, they don't have as much issue with having to, mess with the incision spot. The older dogs, if you get them fixed when they're older, they do. But apparently, and so far, it's been great. So we do have. Maybe I'll grab it for Friday's show to show you. But rather than you get the big old cones, they make these inflatable donuts that actually look like donuts.
Yeah.
And so we've got a couple of those just in case. So
Cute.
there's your puppy update for now. How are you doing, Jen? You are in Cedro Woolley.
I am. I'm remote in Cedro Woolley. Hot firefighter boyfriend Pat lives up here. And you know what? We just dug right into like the show. I want to welcome people to the Curt and Jen podcast.
Yep.
Please subscribe, which is free. Please follow, please share, please heart us, please thumbs up us, please leave a comment. Any of that would help us. And we would.
Okay, I did that already, but that's okay.
No, I didn't. I didn't even pay attention to that. Maybe because I was getting my stuff up. I am so sorry.
No need to apologize. We just asked them twice now, which is great. Repetition is important. So
I did not go to bed until after midnight last night, and it wasn't because I was doing exciting things. It was because I was helping with the remodel and working on the boat.
And it just went late. Okay. We've got you threw this in here. I didn't even know this. The Major League, the MLB All-Star Game is today.
No, today is the day after the
I'm sorry.
MLB
That's right, because I saw
game.
yesterday they were talking about Big Dumper hitting all those dingers.
And I put, I don't know who Big Dumper is.
Thank you very much, because I'm tired. It's the Mariners.
Cal Raleigh.
That's the one. Yeah. I also did not go to bed till after midnight last night.
I should have been more prepared on who won the All-Star game and who won the Home Run Derby. Did Cal win it? He must have. I saw something on that.
It shows how interested I was in that, which is really probably not a great sign. But,
okay, well, read what I put here and I'll look it up.
The day after the Major League Baseball All-Star Game is considered the slowest sports day of the year, with none of the big 4 U.S. leagues, that'd be baseball, football, basketball, and hockey, holding competitive games. Nothing going on today, evidently. So that's the excitement for today. Clearly, we were not that enthused about the All-Star Game.
It was a tie. The All-Star Game was a tie.
Okay.
6-6. I didn't know it could end in a tie.
Well, what does it have, the Home Run Derby on there? That's what you want to know about Cal Raleigh.
Hold on. There are other sports things happening, like there's some soccer games and WNBA games, but the big, what people consider the big sports leagues.
Well, this is probably of interest that Caitlin Clark from the Indiana Fever apparently re-injured a groin injury that had kept her out for some games earlier in the season. She came back not too long ago, and it appears that she has aggravated that, whatever it is, sprain, and that would not be great if she was out for, more games.
Oh, okay. Here's this.
Yeah.
Seattle Mariners Cal Raleigh just said, so he won on Monday for the Home Run Derby during the All-Star break. It also, let's see, for Raleigh also marked a fitting culmination for the MLB's top power hitter in 2025, who reached the All-Star break with more homers, 38, than all but one hitter in the sports history, which was Barry Bonds in 2001, who had 39.
Wow. If you're in, sorry, I thought we had a peeing dog. We still might have a peeing dog.
Okay, let's move on. Here's what's happening in the show today. I have a list of things that I have learned in the past 2 days that I want to share, and I'm super excited about it.
We also have the Emmy nominations. They came out yesterday, the Emmy nominations for 2025. Here's one: why dog adoption searches are up over 500%. That's a good thing.
We're going to tell you why, because it's a random reason why. There's a new dating app that I'm certain that my daughters will eventually use. Riley could use it now. My older daughter, Macy, is not old enough.
All right. Our question of the day from Monday: things that you just go nuts about, things that you are a sucker over, can't get enough of blank. We got that coming up, and another new TikTok trend. We love sharing the TikTok trends. Experts are saying this and again, don't do it.
Yeah, weird that they're saying don't do it. And finally, how many good days do you have a year? We'll tell you.
It's more than I thought, so I guess that's good. Here we go.
Okay, I have a list, so bear with me, of things that I've learned that I really want to share with you. Number one, I was talking to my boyfriend Pat's youngest son, and we were talking about how his phone didn't have any service at a place where he's at. And he's like, yeah, so I totally had to take a 90s dump. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what is that? He's like, it's when you have to go to the bathroom and you don't have your phone. You can't use your phone. He's like, I inherited so many projects because all I did was look around the bathroom instead of looking at my phone. And I'm like, I got to fix that. I got to fix that. I got to fix that. So that is called, and I did not know it, a 90s dump.
I suppose it could be in 80s or 70s or 60s dump as well, but 90s, it seems like it's most apropos. So that's, it's funny. It's gotten to the point now that, I don't know about you, but with me, it's like, oh, got to go to the bathroom. Where's my phone? It's like, the idea of just old timey, just do your business and get out of there. Seems like it's out of the question.
I forgot this other thing that I learned. I forgot to have you grab because I wanted you to try. So I get in the car because we went on a double date with Carrie and Randy the other night. And as soon as I get in the car, she hands me a straw. And I'm like, what? And she's like, watch this. So she has a straw too. Mind you, she's in the driver's seat. We have not driven yet. She picked us up and we get in the car and she hands me the straw. I'm like, what is going on? And she's like, watch this. So she puts it in her armpit. You can't hear it. Like it in you, and it makes fart sounds. It's not loud enough. Dang it.
Can you get any closer to the mic?
I'm trying. Hold on. So I have
maybe that's a good thing.
I can't. Dang
it. I wish the listeners could see the video if they're not watching. That's a good one.
Hold on. Dang it. Carrie's going to be so disappointed.
No, I heard. We heard something. A little bit? Yeah.
Dang it. I'm so bummed. Okay, anyway.
Is that any different than putting your hand in your armpit and doing this thing?
Yeah, because you can make it last longer with your breath. Okay, so I learned that. I learned about a new restaurant I've never been to, but have heard great things about, and I finally got to experience. And that is, I'm not getting paid for this.
Right.
Como, COMO, in Kirkland on the waterfront. The ambiance is awesome. The food, fantastic. It was a sunny day. It kind of felt like we were actually in Italy. It's Italian food, and it was so good.
Wow. Is that like a Caroline Point, or is it further north than that?
Caroline Point.
That used to be, shoot, what was it called? Anyway, I know that I was there before when it was like the something cafe. But yeah, beach cafe or something.
Beachfront cafe or what?
Right, but it's called Como, COMO now. Okay.
Yeah, like Lake.
How many dollars do you have to bring?
It's
a lot of US dollars.
A good amount of US dollars. I mean, it's not a McDonald's restaurant for sure. And McDonald's now is expensive, so it's a date night for sure. It's a special date night.
Very cool.
Yeah. So I learned about that. My post date night with Pat, my nightcap with Pat.
Yeah.
we went to the HD Home Depot. I'm like, you are so romantic, honey. We've followed up with this romantic dinner date with Home Depot. Perfect.
Back to reality, right?
And Curt, did you know about Discount Deals Liquidation?
Is that the Amazon thing?
Yes, you knew about it and didn't
tell me? I didn't know that you didn't know.
I didn't know. It's Target and Costco. Like we don't want these things anymore. We're not selling them. And so then they give them to Discount Deals Liquidation in Linwood, where Sports Authority used to be, like on a 196th and 44th.
Yeah, before that it was like a Comp USA.
Yeah.
And yeah. So, but I thought it was the stuff that Amazon didn't want. Is it all of them?
It's all the stuff that Amazon and I guess Target.
Okay.
I don't know. That's what I heard. I haven't even been there yet, but I will be going. My friend Corey knew I was looking for some of those low beach chairs, and she sent me a picture of these chairs, and she's like, you want these? I'm like, where are you?
Right.
Like, wait a second. Why didn't I know? Okay. And then
so this is like returned items and things like that. My understanding is, real quick, what I know about it, what Dana, my wife, told me about it was, it's like they get new stuff in on Thursday. Say it's those beach chairs, all right? They get this, whatever the day of week it is. Maybe it's Wednesday. They get the new stuff in. And on Wednesday, you know, they put it out there for $20 a piece. And then on Thursday, it might go down to $17. And on Friday, it might go. So the longer it stays, I guess, the less money it is. But of course, the longer it stays, the less chance it will be there when you want to get it. So that was my understanding when she said, at least about this Amazon thing. Maybe they're not the same thing, but that's either way, that sounds like a good place to go. It has to be.
We double check with her when you talk to her. I want to know.
Okay. What's that other thing you held up?
You have to have these for your dogs. I got it on the Amazon sale, the Prime Day. It's called the Chom.
Is that the lint thing that rolls it up into a little? Yeah. I've seen those.
Yeah, like it has this little like compartment, and that's where all the hair goes, and it fills up. You rub this vigorously where you want to get the hair up, and it collects it, and it does a great job. It has a lot of reviews. That's why I bought a lot of good reviews on Amazon, and I know those spots. But I'm telling you what, Curt, you need this.
I'm going to describe it for people that aren't watching and just listening. It almost looks like an attachment to a vacuum cleaner, you know, like the dog hair attachment to a vacuum cleaner, but it's not. It's like that, and then it has is that some sort of sticky?
This is like a rubber. This is like a rubbery. There's like a rubbery thing on it. It's like a cross between a vacuum attachment, but this is not electric. It's only manual.
Right. It rolls the stuff up, and there you go.
And a lint roller brush that you'd use for your clothes. That's what it is.
Is that the end of Learning with Jen?
Well, my last one is that you don't, when you're moving a bathroom vanity into the bathroom, you don't snag it on one of the whatever pipe things and snag it, and then create a rainfall sprinkler system inside the house that you're remodeling. You don't do that.
So it ruptured a pipe?
Yes.
Oh. Did that fall on you or on Pat?
That was both of us last night when we were moving. Right. So we were moving this very heavy vanity, and then all of a sudden, rain showers and sprinklers.
All right, that's also good advice.
Okay, that's all.
I like the pet hair thing. Try not to do the water pipe thing.
Try not to.
Okay. What is this deal? Reverse Uno casino clubs are opening in Vegas and other places. This is Uno, the game that we've all played, right?
Yeah.
The card game. Usually when people talk about Vegas card sharks, it's reference to gambling on hardcore games like poker, but some people are really sneaky good at Uno, it says. And now Palms Casino Resort just opened the first ever Uno social club in Las Vegas.
Can you believe that?
I've heard that what happens at the Uno social club stays at the Uno social club.
Well, it's gonna have to. So they're saying they opened it, and it sounds like a temporary thing for a select group of Uno enthusiasts, featuring tons of Uno games, food and drinks, as well as game-inspired decor, bowling, pool, and other awesomeness. I mean, it looked cool. I looked at some of the pictures. I'm like, this is cool.
Yeah, and let me say something about Uno. We, of course, the family. I mean, most families, I think, are fans, right, or have played Uno. Our family, like everybody else, but over the years, they've offered up different versions of Uno. You know, it's like, this is Uno original, and this is Uno with this, and I've never found any of the other better, quote unquote, newer Unos to be any better at all. In fact, there was one that came out a while ago, and it had a battery operated card dealer.
Discarder.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, not discarder, but it passes it out. Yeah. That you push the button.
It like shoots the cards out, you know,
Yeah.
like, and so the problem with that one, we all thought, was you could be down to 2 or 3 cards and you draw whatever card it is that says you got to push the button 5 times on this card dispenser, and you might end up with 47 cards. I mean, it went on and on and on. So that was really like, this
I think it's
really
called Uno Attacks.
That's it. That's it. And but there is a fun new one, which is that Uno. It just came out a couple of years ago. Remember we talked about it on the radio show.
I know. Oh, I know. And you got it, and I didn't. And it's like a mean one where it's
like heartless, vicious. You know, I mean, it's some of the cards are that one we did enjoy. But anyway, is that it for the Uno story that I sort of went off on the?
Yeah, that's it for now. Yeah,
out of left field on that one. Okay.
Yeah,
well, what's it called? Oh, it's the Uno thing.
Uno Social Club.
Social Club.
And
all right.
And, you know, they think it's more like, people are saying it's more like a social media stunt, but who knows? Maybe it'll stick around because it'll be so popular. I would go.
I'd
go check it out.
I would go too. I don't have any plans for a Vegas vacation, but if we do, I would go to that. I'd check it out for sure. Yeah.
I wanted to bring this up because I didn't know about this. Did you know that there's a new the Odyssey movie that's going to come out next year, but tickets are already going on sale? Did you know about this?
Christopher Nolan, IMAX tickets for Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey go on sale tomorrow, Thursday, a full year before the movie comes out. What's the deal with that? It's a star-studded cast: Matt Damon, Tom Holland, Zendaya, Anne Hathaway, Robert Pattinson. But what's the deal with it coming out a year in advance? The Odyssey will be the first film ever shot entirely on IMAX cameras for its first big screen adaptation of the classic saga.
Did you? I mean, I had no idea, so I put it in the podcast because that's where we learn new things.
If you don't have any plans yet for July 17th of 2026, you can check your calendars, right?
Yeah,
that's bizarre,
right?
Yeah, I mean, we don't always have to have all the background information on the stories, but that one, what's the purpose of, you know? I mean, I understand we want to get an idea of how many people are going to go, and here's some pre-sale tickets.
Well,
but
I don't know if it's only if it's only shot in IMAX.
Okay,
then it has to be shown on an IMAX screen. So I'm assuming that it's going to be distributed, you know, worldwide, but it's probably on just certain. You can only do it on certain screens. Not all of the movie screens are IMAX. So
get your tickets now and then clear your schedule for next July 17th, right?
Yeah, and that is an all-star cast. I didn't know that either. I mean, that's
that's pretty huge.
Yeah. Curt, I thought you would like this one.
I like it very much. Let me put in a quick plug here for Washington German Shepherd Rescue. If you are looking to get a new furry friend, that would be a good way to go.
Great.
Make adoption your first option. That's what we always say, regardless of what you want.
There's been an over 500% increase in dog adoption searches since the new Superman movie came out.
And this apparently is because of Superman's dog, a foster dog that Superman has, name of Crypto. And the big jump in adoption searches is probably no coincidence. Since the movie came out, people love the little dog. And the fact that they're featuring it as a foster dog is, in my opinion, just fantastic.
I love that. Let's see. He was created. So Crypto was created with CGI. So it was like, it's not a real dog. Right.
But this is what they found, that the phrase, here's the phrase, Google searches, the phrase was adopt a dog near me. And that's the one that is increased by 513%. And then the other one, the rescue dog adoption near me, that's been up 163%. And adopt a schnauzer is up almost 300%. Crypto, as you mentioned, he's a mutt in the movie, but I guess he shares a resemblance to a schnauzer, which is cute, of course.
Well, and it's modeled after the director James Gunn's own rescue dog, Ozu. I think that's so cute, and I love that. I mean, you know what? Great on Superman movie.
Yeah.
Helping the animals.
Right. And the fact that's another thing to mention is that in case you don't know, if you are looking for a specific breed, there are fosters and rescues for pretty much anything you want to get, you know. So please look into that. And maybe you want a schnauzer like Ozu. I don't know.
Maybe.
A CGI dog. Why not, huh?
Yeah.
Jen is a much bigger fan of these award shows than I am, mostly because I don't think you like the shows as much as the pre-show. Look what everybody's wearing. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. I love looking at the outfits. I mean, it's nice to know who wins because it's like, oh, have I heard of that show before?
Well, in this case here, and I'll let you, I mean, I won't let you, if you want to read this story, go ahead. But I have seen best drama series, best comedy series, 0, 1. I've seen one of these shows.
Well, I don't watch TV.
I don't much either.
I've watched
radio's where it's at.
I've watched one of these shows. I wonder if they matched. Is it nothing? Nobody Wants This? Did you watch that?
No, I did not. I'll get to it. But here, just real quick, the Emmy nominees for next year, for this year rather. Best drama series is between Andor, The Diplomat, The Last of Us, Paradise, The Pit, Severance, Slow Horses, and White Lotus. I have seen one episode of White Lotus. There's one.
Is that your one?
Actually, now it's 2 because I just read that one. So why don't you do the best comedy series here?
Best comedy series is Abbott Elementary, The Bear, Hacks, Nobody Wants This, which is the one I've seen. I've seen that whole series and it is excellent. And if you haven't seen it, you and Dana would love it.
Okay.
Only Murders in the Building, Shrinking.
That's my second one right there. I've seen some episodes of that. I thought it was pretty good.
Only Murders in the Building?
Right.
Okay. Shrinking, The Studio, and What We Do in the Shadows.
And all of the almost every one of these, I've had somebody at some point mention you really should watch this. And I guess if I actually, I mean, I've got the time, but my viewing habits outside of the Hallmark Channel is I'd have to make time and have to actually like focus and say, make sure you sit down and watch this. And I just haven't got around to that yet. So if you're interested, best actor in a drama series is between Sterling K. Brown, Gary Oldman, who I hope wins just because I love Gary Oldman, Pedro Pascal, who's also great, Adam Scott, and Noah Wiley. There's your actors.
Actresses are Kathy Bates, Sharon Horgan, Britt Lauer, Bella Ramsey, and Carrie Russell. Carrie Russell, yay!
I was going to say, there's a name you haven't heard. What was her? It was Felicity. No, Felicity.
Felicity. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, and it was all about the hair too, wasn't it? With her.
Yeah.
Best actor in a comedy series between Adrian Brody, Seth Rogen.
Adam Brody.
I'm sorry, Adam Brody. Thank you. Seth Rogen, Jason Segel, Martin Short. That's Only Murders in the Building, and Jeremy Allen White.
And then best actress in a comedy series.
Go for it.
Uzo Aduba.
That sounds right.
Kristen Bell, Quinta Brunson. Oh my gosh, Ayo Edeburi.
The Bear. I guess.
The Bear. And then Jean Smart. There you go. If you want the whole list of all the things, you can Google it.
Oh yeah, and there's a lot more than that. Or you just watch it just to see what people are wearing, and that's fun too.
Yeah. I don't even know when the Emmys award show is going to be aired. Do you?
Like idiots, we put that story in there without the actual date for the Emmys.
I'm getting it.
Okay. I will start on this story, but this is one you wanted to talk about. There's a new dating app, and
September 14th, 2025 at 5:00.
The Emmys. Okay.
We got a while.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is all about you, Jen.
The new dating app. This is good news for single adults who love Disney.
That would be, well, you're not a single, well, you're in a relationship, but you definitely love Disney.
Guess what it's going to be called? I love this so much.
What's that?
Single riders.
Oh, like you're on a ride at Disney and you're a single rider. Okay.
The beta version is set to launch later this year. A Disney super fan in Orlando is behind it. He goes by Joe the Bearded Nerd on social media. He says he came up with the idea a couple years ago after he got stood up on a date and went to a bar at Disney World to get drunk. He sees it as a way for Disney adults to connect and see if there's a spark, but doesn't have to be a romantic thing. He hopes people use it to make friends too. He's been asking people for features they'd want. One suggestion was I lost my place in that.
Well, it says a suggestion way was a way to see if other single riders, quote unquote, are at the park. That's what he was asking for the features that people would want and say,
Oh
hey,
yeah,
how
yeah,
about
yeah.
this? When I'm at the park, let me know if there's other single riders at the park at the same time so we could meet up and go on spur of the moment dates.
Sorry, I over scrolled. That's what happened when I was reading that
Over
story. I've
scroll.
over scrolled. I love it. He said it's meant for theme park enthusiasts in general, but Disney adults are the target audience. And here's the thing. I mean, my girls are Disney fanatics.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and they need to be dating someone who loves Disney as well, because otherwise, well, I shouldn't say it wouldn't work, but it would be better for them if they like to go to Disney.
I always thought, here's a good opportunity for you, Jen. I always thought it'd be kind of a fun idea to have a bar in Disney World that only served small drinks like shots and just call it It's a Small World, the bar.
Oh, okay. I like it.
I wasn't being serious about that, but yeah, why not? Oh, you just little drinks, just shots. It's a small world. Yeah. I saw this list and I thought there should be some more words on it. But this is this is pretty accurate. They came up with a list. The trickiest words to pronounce, and it includes, well, I don't even have to say that, but I always thought, did you have a word growing up or even maybe as an adult that you tend to mess up still?
I mean, not that I can think of off the top of my head.
I think when I was younger, it was ornament, and I said ornament, you know.
Ornament.
And I don't know if that's a common one or not, but it's not on this list. But how about this? This is a Google search. They said, how do you pronounce blank? People Googled, how do I pronounce this? And these are the top 10, the results, the most asked about, I guess, the most searched words that are tough to get right. And we'll start with the second one on here, by the way, I still can't say properly. The first word they have on this list is croissant, which my wife loves to say croissant, and I give her a hard time about that, but that's how it's pronounced.
Croissant in French, yes.
It's croissant. In English, they say it's pronounced croissant. Okay, so I did say it right.
But if you're but it's a French word.
Right, croissant.
Croissant.
Whoa.
Okay, and then acai. Acai.
Yes.
Acai.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you.
I still don't understand that. You've got an umlaut over the I. You've got a little squiggle under the C.
Acai.
How is it not a K? Every time but see, I know, I look at it and I was like, I know it's not a K. Acai. Schedule is one that they say because maybe it's not difficult to pronounce, but is it schedule or schedule?
Well, because in the UK they pronounce it schedule.
Right.
Schedule.
Schedule. So if you want to sound super smart, I guess you say schedule. I don't know. How about Porsche? This is not really mispronounced, but people just don't say it right. It is Porsche and not Porsche.
Well, do you feel like that's shortened? Like I feel like it's just shortened. Like I want a Porsche, not a Porsche.
I
don't know. Genre is another one.
Genre, okay. Gyroscope. What's hard about that? Oh, it's 3 syllables. Gyroscope. I wonder. I'd like to have the mispronunciations in here if they had those.
Oh, this next one's a good one. I do mispronounce this a lot.
Right. This one I do right every time.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
That's how it's supposed to be?
It looks like it would be Worcestershire. But we did a broadcast in Boston a long time ago when I was in Detroit. We did a broadcast for 3 days at the Samuel Adams brewery in Boston. And they said, just so you know, because there's towns as well that have that instead of being Worcestershire, it's like, no, that's Worcester. That's what it was. The town was Worcester.
We got to go through some of this because we just got our 10-minute warning from Zoom.
Okay. Entrepreneurs mispronounced a lot. Massachusetts, it says, and hierarchy. I would disagree with those trickiest words to pronounce. There's more tricky words to pronounce, like ornament. That's a very hard one, everybody.
Our question of the day that we asked on Monday was, what are you a total sucker over? And I will say people agreed with your answer, Curt, because you said you were a total sucker over puppies.
Yeah.
And Cheryl and Marilyn and many others agreed.
Which, by the way, real quick, people said, including yourself, I think, why did you not get a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old dog? Why did you get puppies? Like, I don't know, they're fun, but they're a lot of work. Okay, so puppies made the list. Susie, the groomer, said delicious hand-tossed New York pizza.
Anne said animals and nature in general, and my grandchildren. And Patty said Snap Judgment's early work. Are they a band?
They are my band from in college.
Oh.
Patty's an old friend of mine, and her husband,
that's cute.
Jeff Sima, and myself and our friend Dave. It was a 3-piece guitar band called Snap Judgment. Thanks for that, Patty. But you can't find any of the music because it was never laid down on vinyl or anything like that. Tracy, The Beach and the Sunsets, which Jen Pirak said we're one and the same there, Tracy Griffin.
Yeah. Mike said 1990s gangster rap. Carrie said beautiful mountain scenery, babies and octopus, donkeys and pangolins.
Bree was all along with you guys with the sunsets. She also said, I'm a sucker for wildflowers and red foxes. And Jackie, good wine and a sunset over the water and great kisses.
Those are good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin said, great packaging and signage. Even if the product is so-so, I'll buy it for the box or wrapper. And an old-time counter at a diner. Coffee does have to be good and neon.
Oh, I know Kevin. He actually is an artist. I don't know what you would call it, an artist, but he like the signage and stuff like that. He will utilize that in the artwork that he makes. So that's what he likes.
He also said barns and big trees with lots of character. So there's that.
Randy says he's a sucker for a good "that's what she said" joke. Are there any good "that's what she said" jokes?
Yeah, there's lots of them. Jen said dogs and purses. Corey said dogs, puppies, wildlife, babies, gummy candy, and of course wine. Yeah.
Any of those, she's going to get involved, right?
Yeah.
Laurel, our friend's dog Gizmo. That's a specific dog who we watch regularly is Gizmo. That's a nice one.
And then Jenny said pumpkin anything. She's a sucker for.
Bet she loves the pumpkin spice lattes then too, yeah?
Yeah.
Another Jen Pirak, right up your alley story. If you asked me what percentage of good days you have versus bad, I don't know. The pessimist in me says, I don't know, about half the days are good and half are bad, maybe. But that turns out that that's not the case.
I have many good days. You make it a good day.
Well, how could I keep up my reputation as a grump if I had all these good days?
Curt Cruz. Tell us what the story is about.
I have many, many good days. It's all in how you look at it, right? New report says the average American has 252 good days per year. That represents 69% of all the days are good, which is the equivalent of 5 days per week. So.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good.
As you want.
All right.
And they said most people know by 8:30 a.m. whether to be a good day. Top contributors to making a good day: a positive outlook, laughing at life's little things. That's a big one. Quality time with family, exercising, and eating healthy food.
We did something similar on the opposite thing of bad days a little while ago. Yeah.
I'm happy to see the good days thing. And laughing at life's little things, that's something that I think I've become much better at in the last couple of years because, it's like don't sweat the small stuff type of things. Why not? So,
that's right.
All right. I like that one. What do you got, Jen?
Google posted the top 5 is it rude questions that we've been Googling, and one of them has to do with another trend search that's the Gen Z stare, which are videos.
The Gen Z stare, right?
All over TikTok. It's basically saying that the claim is that Gen Zers are so bad at real life interactions they can't even make small talk. So when you ask them simple questions or say hi, it's like deer in the headlights look. Yeah. And I get this from my daughters who are both Gen Zers.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like it. I don't like the stare.
Well, yeah, it's we ran a story a while back about how there are like classes that teach people in Gen Z how to interact with people, and it's a kind of a sad commentary, but that is the way it is. They said, excuse me, staring made Google's top list of 5 is it rude questions. Here they are. Is it rude to refuse a gift? Is it rude to wear sunglasses indoors? Is it rude to invite someone to a bridal shower and not the wedding?
Yes.
Is it rude to stare at someone? And is it rude to go into a restaurant an hour before close? Maybe not an hour, but what if you pop in like a half hour before close?
I mean, I don't think so because that's their hours. We don't have time to debate that, but whatever.
Yeah, but there you go. How about this? Another TikTok trend. People, this is what we talked about at the beginning of the show. People are using Sharpies not to write down things, not to sign autographs. What's this thing? What are people using Sharpies for?
They're using it as lip liner. Curt. I mean, what the hell is that about? No.
No.
Women are using Sharpie permanent markers as lip liners. One woman shared her technique, and it was so impressed that she's asking Sharpie for more shades of it. And there's other beauty influencers were a little less convinced. One said my lips weren't burning, but could definitely feel my lips drying out. I wouldn't recommend doing this regularly. I can definitely taste and smell the chemicals on me. Okay.
And also, the chemicals are bad.
Yeah, but yes, they're very bad. One poison control center states on the website the permanent markers include brands like Sharpie, contain ink that is made from chemical xylene, and all these other things that you can't even pronounce, and breathing them is harmful, let alone putting them on your skin.
Right. So we are reporting the story and saying, don't do this TikTok trend. I know, isn't it something that kids do with toddlers? At some point, they'll get in some pens and try to do quote unquote makeup. Bad idea.
Even a dermatologist that was on Fox News when they were talking about this said it clearly contains toxins that are concerning and risky. And they added that if you did try this, you don't need to be super worried about the effects. Just stop doing it. Like, don't do it.
Full stop. Don't do it. I like it. All right, Jen. Let me throw this out here very, very quickly. There's a heat advisory out for a lot of the area, including our area here. So be careful. Stay hydrated.
It's like going to be over 90 in the Pacific Northwest, which for most of the country is not that hot, but for us it is.
And a lot of people, in the PNW don't have the air conditioning. So be careful. Just be aware of that. Question of the day from the Curt and Jen podcast. Here you go.
I forgot to ask you about this question, Curt. We have not asked this before, right?
I don't think so. We've did similar things.
What life lessons do you want your children to learn?
And if we have asked it before, guess what? We're asking it again. All right. What life lesson do you want your children? We may have done this before, something very similar to this. But it's an important question. And if people miss those particular episodes, then now they can contribute to this.
Yeah, we'll post it on Facebook, on the Curt and Jen in the Morning Facebook page and the Jen Pirak Facebook page.
Real quick, would you like to share a life lesson that you want your children to learn?
I mean, we say it. I mean, find the joy. You've got to find joy sometimes. Sometimes it's there. Sometimes you got to look harder for it than other days, but it's there.
All right. Very good. Well, and we'll have your responses on, when's our next show? Friday. Okay.
Yeah, new episode on Friday. Thanks for letting us spend some of your life with us. Is that right? Thank you.
That'll work. They know what you mean. We appreciate it. And again, if you get the chance, like, love, follow, we would appreciate that from you. Thank you.
We'll see you on Friday. In the meantime, make good choices, find joy, spread kindness, and laugh because it's good for the soul. Have a good one.